Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hi, hello. Can't wait to hear about corner starting elitist. Wait. Sorry, I shouldn't be reading chat yet. Hi, hello, hi, YouTubies. It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, and today we're here to discuss puzzle drama. Well, I don't know if it's puzzle drama or not. This YouTuber, the puzzling Canadian, not a Canadian. I play too much. I gotta stop. Uh, this is Sandra, a passionate puzzler from Canada, sharing her love of jigsaw puzzles with other puzzling enthusiasts. All right, so this is Sandra. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Sandy. I know another puzzling Canadian. Is her name Chantal Marie? um. Anyways, hi, hello. Yes, this is what we're doing today. This was a recommendation. This is a recommendation from who? From Colin, the one, the only Colin Mockery. You know, the original lymphedema lipedema specialist. I still do want to do my crazy my crazy glitter and lasers why did she leave speculation video. Because what happens if I just like happen to be right? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy if I start putting together the pieces? Anyways, this is maybe puzzle drama. This is maybe drama related to puzzles. And this video is called Cheating at Puzzles. Let's settle this debate once and for all. And my question is there a way to cheat at doing puzzles? Like, that's my concern. Like, don't people just do puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles, like the ones that are on the wall behind her? Don't people just do those for fun? Like, isn't that just for fun? Are there there's competitions? There's jigsaw puzzle competitions. Can confirm Canadians are petty about the silliest things. Okay, but let's think. Is there a way to have drama over diamond painting? Exactly. Anything is possible. You know what? That's so real. People compete for who does it the quickest. Maybe cheating by throwing a puzzle on the ground. Ethically non-monogamous puzzles. I didn't know that there were puzzle competitions. Do you think that's what the puzzle girlies are doing on YouTube? Don't some say it's cheating if you look at the picture? People need to get a grip. people need to get a grip if that's what they're upset about. I adore Karen puzzles. Oh, when somebody said you don't know Karen puzzles, I thought we were talking about somebody who is a Karen about puzzles. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should just get into it. Maybe we should just find out what the drama is. There's a World Jigsaw Championship competition. Is E&M puzzling when you combine multiple puzzles with the same die pattern? What? So it sounds like some of y'all know a little bit more about puzzling than I do. Because I just thought puzzles were just something to do for fun. I really thought they were just something for fun. They have a Monopoly competition. Well, Monopoly is inherently a competition. That's a game. That's a game. Puzzles are not puzzles are just fun. I'm interested to learn, is she the cheater or is she calling out cheating? Yeah, we're gonna have to find out. Puzzle manufacturers reuse the same cutting pattern sometimes so they can be mixed together. They're timed and they consider it cheating if you start too early. There are also partner competitions with extra rules. That's wild. Okay, well, maybe we should stop speculating and maybe we should just start watching, you know? Maybe we should just start watching. If y'all are ready, could y'all take a second to put some 69s in the chat? And if you're tier 2, you want to use the gold ones? At tier 2 subs have access. Wait, did I not put the gold ones in yet? Wait, just kidding. I don't think I put those in yet. I was like, why hasn't anybody been using those? Oh, I gotta put that on the to-do list. I gotta put that on the to-do list. Oh God, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. They're in the Discord, I noticed. That's probably because Waoma has the ability to add them to the Discord emote list, but I'm the only one who can add them to the Twitch emote list. So that's my bad. That's my bad. Anyways, let's get to, shall we? Is she all the way turned up? All the way turned up. All the way turned up. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I have to be honest with you. I've done at least 2 of these things that some people in the puzzling community might consider cheating. And the funny thing is, I don't feel guilty about it at all. So in today's...
Oh, so she is a dirty cheater. She's a cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay, and proud of it. And proud of it.
Video, I want to talk about puzzle ethics, and more specifically, the concept of cheating in casual puzzling. I'm not discussing speed puzzling. It is what some people deem as cheating in the world of puzzling, and I would like to get your take on this matter.
Puzzle ethics? Puzzle ethics? It's for fun. You do it on your own. She just said we're not even talking about competitive puzzling. Does this mean her mom's a hoe? That's only a rule for cheating in my chat. Colin made us watch this and then went to crochet club. Oh yeah, he did say he had to go to crochet club.
Hey puzzling friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian. Well, today's video is a discussion video. I thought it was about time that we tackled this topic. It's a very touchy topic, but
we have to address the people cheating in the puzzle community. This is important.
I have seen it resurface again on social media, so I thought it would be a...
If it was... Wait, she just put that... If this is some more Facebook shit, all of these niche communities need to leave Facebook behind. They really do. Facebook is not it, diva. Why are we there? And you know what? Girl World isn't any better because I just saw somebody in the Discord saying that they were in some kind of Amber Lynn Facebook group and had to leave because it was chaotic and crazy. Leave Facebook behind. Ain't nothing good happening over on the Facebook.com.
Great opportunity for us as a community.
How old is this video? It's a month old. It's a month old.
To discuss the topic of cheating. And like I said in the beginning, it's not cheating in speed puzzling. I'm talking about what some people consider cheating in the world of just casual puzzling. Maybe you have seen some of these discussions on social media, on some discussion groups, or maybe you've even had these discussions among your puzzling friends.
The stock images are taking me out. The stock images are funny to me.
So today we're going to discuss a few of these items that are considered cheating for some people when it comes to puzzling. So I know what you might be thinking.
Did you see that little puzzling transition? You might have missed it. Let me go back. Let me go back.
Cheating for some people.
Watch right
when it
here.
comes to puzzling. So I know what you might be thinking. How could there possibly be cheating in puzzling when there is no rule book?
Right.
And I have to say,
Right.
I agree with you.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody's saying it. I'm glad somebody's saying it.
There is no rule book, so why are these topics of what's considered cheating keep coming up? I don't know. It's been like that since I started puzzling, and I've only been puzzling for a short while, and I have seen these topics come up in various Facebook groups. And there's some that come up more than others. So I have come across 4 that I commonly see.
4?
However, if you see...
There are 4 different ways to cheat in casual puzzling.
more items that are not listed here that you want to share with us about what people are saying are considered cheating, please leave that in the comment section down below. So the first one, and it's the most common one that I have heard in discussions, is looking at the image on the box while puzzling.
Dumb, because one thing I'm going to do is look at that image on the box. One thing I'm going to do is look at that image on the box. What do you mean? What do you mean? I still gotta find the right pieces and put them together. The fuck do you mean?
Number 2.
Wait, Megan, that's a good one. That's a good question. If you open the box and there are pieces stuck together, do you take them apart and mix them in? Is it cheating if you don't?
Is using the coding system on the back of the puzzle pieces in order to help you finish the puzzle. Number 3.
What is the coding system? I don't know about that. But if it... Wait, wasn't there one time where somebody we watched, was it Amber Lynn? Somebody got a puzzle that had like letters or something on the back. And it was like actually just a thing that they do for it's like a type of puzzle where they like, it's for like people with certain kind of disabilities and stuff. How is that cheating? Now you're gonna get me on my accommodation soapbox if that's what it's about. Cause I can talk about accessibility.
Keeping clumped pieces together when starting a puzzle rather than separating them. And number 4.
Megan, did you know she was going to say that? Megan, did you know she was going to say that? That's crazy.
4, if you're working on a large piece count and the puzzle comes in 2 separate bags or 3 separate bags, not mixing them is considered cheating for some people. Okay, let's start off with the topic that I usually see come up quite frequently, which is looking at the image on the box while puzzling.
And why wouldn't I? I feel like if you want to do it on hard mode, good for you. If you want to do it on hard mode, good for you. I'll do it however the fuck I want because it's supposed to be casual.
So I can understand that maybe some people have been puzzling for a very long time. Maybe they started when they were a child, and that is what they were taught to do at the very beginning, is just to do a puzzle, not look at the image. So that could probably explain why some people might think that that is cheating, because this is all they know. It's something that they were trained to do from the very beginning, so they think that looking at it would be considered cheating. So maybe that's why some people say it.
You need to let your childhood trauma related to puzzling go. Cheating is such a strong word. I agree. I agree. Imagine your friend invites you over to do a puzzle and then is like, you can't look at the box. That's cheating. That's cheating. How dare you?
It's clearly easier to look at the image and refer to it when you're stuck, and not looking at it is more of a challenge. So maybe it's just using a different word other than cheating and saying challenge. Looking at the image is a regular challenge, but if you want more of a challenge, then do not look at the image, and then you'll get more of a challenge. Maybe positioning it that way.
Also, in what world are people really going and watching people do puzzles on YouTube and being like, you're cheating? Like, get a fucking grip. You know, there is a content creator here on Twitch. She streams herself doing jigsaw puzzles. What is her name? I think her name's just something like I Like Puzzles or something like that. And she's an older Twitch streamer. And I think she got started doing it like during COVID. But are people really going to these puzzling channels and being like, you're cheating? You're cheating? Get a life.
Would be better. But I feel that looking at the image is...
Yes, I Just Love Puzzles is her username. Let me just shout her out. She's not going to know where that's coming from. But I Just Love Puzzles.
Considered not cheating. Like, we buy these puzzles because of the beautiful artwork, and I enjoy looking at it on the pieces and at the box. We love the artwork that these puzzles have. So looking at it, I do not feel is considered cheating. So the next one.
She said, how am I supposed to enjoy the artwork if I can't look at the box? If I can't look at the box.
That comes up as a topic for cheating is using the coding system on the back of a puzzle piece to help you complete the puzzle. Now, I don't have much experience with this because I've never done a puzzle with one of those coding systems. And what those are, on the back of some puzzles, you may have numbers. Perhaps there's even alphabet. I haven't seen in those. I've seen some ones on social media that have colors on the back, and they're used to help you complete the puzzle. Now, I put this question to one of my Facebook groups, and this is the question that I asked.
And see, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. The Facebook is the problem, honey. Honey, the Facebook. Because I feel like some people on the Facebook are also just trying to get in fights. I feel like some people on Facebook are just absolutely trying to pick a fight.
If a puzzle has a number or a color coding on the back of the puzzle, is it cheating if you use it to complete the puzzle?
No, it's called accessibility. This is an accessibility aid. I do remember this now because it came up in Amberlin Land.
So I gave it a few days for people to respond, and on the day of recording, there is 30% of the people who say yes, this is cheating. Now, I don't know, I haven't had any experience with this, but I would think that if the manufacturer or the brand puts that on the back of the puzzle pieces, it's because it's there for a reason. Perhaps the image is very difficult. Now,
it really is an accessibility thing. I remember this, and my frustration with calling something that is made to be an accessibility aid cheating is that it discounts the work that people with disabilities are doing. And I can say this as somebody who worked with students with disabilities at a college level and like coordinated their accommodations and things like that. And that is sometimes used as an argument against us. I know this is not the point of the puzzling thing, right? It's even dumber when you consider that puzzles are just for fun individually, right? Like there's no competition. This is supposed to be a casual hobby that you have. But when you talk about accommodations in the context of fucking universities, colleges, the education system, even K through 12 stuff, I have less experience with K through 12 things like that. But when you talk about it and you talk about like an accommodation or something being unfair, it's so frustrating because what an accommodation is intended to do is to bring the person with the disability to the same level and the same space as their peers. Um and so that's what frustrates me about this concept of like perceiving those things as cheating, because you're okay with other people having an advantage over the people with disabilities when they're at a disadvantage, but you get upset because a few people with disabilities have to have something different done for them so that they can be on an equal playing field. It pisses me off. And also, disabled people are allowed to have fun. And so if there's a person with a disability who needs the codes on back of fucking puzzles, it's not cheating. All right, let's continue.
If somebody is struggling with the image and not having fun, why not use what's a little bit of help?
Here's the thing. I think Miss Ma'am is on the same page as us, by the way. I think she thinks these conversations are silly. Which is why I'm like, I don't know why you're trying to engage with people on Facebook about it.
Get it done if that's what they wanted to do. If you wanted to use it, I see no problem in using it, and I do not consider it cheating because I believe it's there for a reason. So let me know what you think. If you have done some of those puzzles with those coding on the back, and if you've used it, and if you consider
what about people that don't need the help? Well, that's the thing about this. Then if you don't need that help on the puzzle, then just don't use it. If we're talking about like the education system, what we really should be looking at, and it's not always possible, but what we should really be looking at in the education system is designing classrooms, homework assignments, various different types of assessments and testing and things like that, that is universally suitable for everybody. Like one of the most common accommodations that I did for students at the law school was usually some form of like extra time on exams. And that's like was a big part of my job because what I would have to do is like coordinate a completely different time for those students to take their exams, because frequently law exams were like hours long. Like they were designed to take hours to complete. And so ultimately, like I would have to find complete other times for them to do that. But you know what would be like if logistically we could figure it out, what would be like a completely more fair way to accommodate everybody? Just have no time limit. Just have no time limit. And then every student can have as long as they need, and it's not a matter of you being assessed on how quickly you can complete something, but it's really just assessing you on what's in your brain. Anyways. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I get real heated about accommodation stuff, so my apologies. My apologies.
That cheating. So number 3, leaving clumped pieces together. Now, we've all been there when we're doing a puzzle and we're pulling out the pieces and they're all stuck. Now, for myself,
I will say for myself, when I do a puzzle and there's already pieces put together, I do break them apart. I feel like for me and my family, it is the right thing to do. Is she a cheater or just reporting on methods to cheat? She said that a couple of these she does do herself.
I have done this before, and not all the time. It depends on how I feel when I'm puzzling. Sometimes I feel like separating them, and other times I'll just leave them. It's more, again, like the first one. It just creates more of a challenge or less of a challenge. And let's be realistic. You're doing a 1,000 piece puzzle. just say 10 pieces are clumped together, you still have 990 pieces to put together. So I think you'll still have a good time and a challenge working on all those other ones. If those two are stuck, hey, some people have referred to it as a gift, a bonus, a pleasant surprise. If it's a few stuck together and you don't do them, I don't see the problem there. It's not cheating. Again, it just will make the puzzling experience.
You got 10 stuck together. You better start breaking those up. Exactly, Lindsay. Exactly. Exactly.
Go a little bit faster because you've kept some clumped together. Then there could be reasons why they're clumped together. If it's a new puzzle and they haven't cut all the way through, by you separating them, you could damage the pieces. So again, there could be a different reason why you're not.
She's really trying to think of all the. You don't have to explain it. This video could have been so quick. You don't have to come up with this BS reason of like, oh, if you separate them, you could damage the puzzle. No. You could have said all of this and like, this is for fun. This is for fun. Puzzling is for fun. That's all you have to do.
Separating them there. So overall, I don't feel that this is cheating. You decide whether you want to separate them or not.
Do you think people in the comments are on her side or no? Do you think there's people making a case for why these things are cheating?
It's your puzzling experience. Okay, and now we're on to the last one, number 4, and that is not mixing bags for a large piece count puzzle. So sometimes manufacturers will have their large piece count puzzles in 2 separate bags, or maybe 3, depending on the size. I have done the highest amount, 4,000 pieces, and I've had one 3,000 piece puzzle, a Schmidt.
Is 4,000 really as high as you can go in puzzles? I kind of figured the limit didn't exist.
That came in 2 bags, and a 4,000 trefoil that came in two bags. So in both those scenarios, I mix them. So I've never kept them separate, but sometimes people will do this. So I went to my Facebook group that is focused on...
I went to my Facebook group. I went to my Facebook group.
Large piece count puzzles, and I asked them the question. The question I asked was, if I have a 4,000 or 5,000 piece puzzle that comes in a few bags, is it cheating if I do not mix everything together? So at the time of recording, I checked the results, and 81% of the people said, no, it is not cheating. Do as you wish. It's your puzzling experience.
Right.
So I would have to agree with them on this one also.
Right.
It is your experience. It's a large piece count puzzle. Depending on what the image is, you may not want to...
Also, part of me is like, did she just need something to make a video about today? Was she like, there's just something, I just need some kind of idea for a video? Because it is so hard for me to believe that anybody's upset about these things.
Mix the pieces depending on your space. Many time puzzlers do not have a space large enough to work on a 6,000 piece puzzle or even a 5,000 piece puzzle. So there could be different reasons why people are not mixing them. It is not cheating. There are so many pieces to work on. You will have a very good experience. So just by keeping them separate, I don't think it's going against any rules here. So in this respect...
It's not going against any rules here because there aren't any rules. There just simply are not rules. When you open up a jigsaw puzzle, does a manual pop out? Does a manual pop out that says, here's how to do this in the most morally, ethically sound way possible?
It is not cheating, in my opinion. So there you have it. That is my opinion on those 4 topics. And I just have to say, overall, I feel that there is no cheating in puzzling. Puzzling is a hobby. It's an experience.
Right.
There is no rules. It's not like Monopoly where there's a set of rules.
It's emotional cheating. Don't do that. Don't do that to 50 Shades of Mom and Daryl.
rules that you have to follow. It is an experience for everybody individually. What I get out of it is different than what you get out of it. And we are all at different levels. So I may need to look at the box, and you perhaps don't have to look at the box, but it doesn't mean that I'm cheating or somebody else is cheating.
No, it does actually. Actually, I'm going to take a hard pivot and take a firm stance in saying, I think looking at the box is cheating. How dare you, Mr. Spears? And you too, Mrs. Spears.
I do have, this word cheating comes up all the time, and I want to talk about that. When I hear the word cheating, this is what I think of, like off the top of my head. A cheating spouse. You think about a student who's cheating on a test, or an athlete who's cheating at a race. And all those three examples are
Do you think she's ever eaten birdseed? I hope not.
Negative. So when we're using the word cheating, it makes us feel like we're doing something wrong. And I know that's not the intention. I know that many times people ask these questions because they just want to see what other puzzlers are doing or how they're handling a puzzling experience. But they use that word. But perhaps we need to rephrase the question. If we want to know...
I think cheating on a puzzle is the same as cheating on your husband. Exactly. Darlene has been doing puzzles. Should I ask her if she cheats? Yes. Oh my gosh. We should just maybe do... If I felt like I could make enough content out of just reading some of the Facebook post updates that people have shared in the Discord from Darlene, I'd be really into it as a concept. I just got out of this work training that reminded me that Zachary Marie previously worked in higher ed. Straw Baby Milk, you just missed me going on a higher education rant. So if you hadn't been in that training and you had been here, you would have gotten reminded anyways.
Whether the coding system is good to use or not, maybe just ask that question. Has anybody ever used the coding system on the pieces? Tell me your experience. This way we're not using the word cheating like we're doing something bad. I think that's just what makes it feel uncomfortable. Now, speed puzzling, yes, there are rules, so there could be cheating in speed puzzling. But casual puzzling is just that. You handle the puzzle the way you want to do. There's no cheating.
And if you stay off of Facebook, nobody will care. The only people that are cared about this are them nosy Nancys over on Facebook who think you're cheating at puzzling.
In puzzling, when it comes to casually puzzling, that's just how I feel about it. And it's just funny to see how these things keep coming up in discussion groups. I remember the first time when I saw this, when I started puzzling, and someone mentioned the concept of it's considered cheating if you look at the box, in my opinion. Someone said that on social media, and automatically I felt bad. I'm looking at the box all the time. I must be doing something wrong.
Yeah, you're going to hell. I hate to break it to you right now. But yeah, you committed the biggest sin, which was looking at the box while you made a puzzle. I was trying to say that with such a straight face. I'm joking, obviously. Hell doesn't exist.
But over time, I've just learned to let it go because everybody just sees it a little bit differently. But it does come up, this question of cheating, every once in a while on some Facebook groups. So I'd love to hear what you think about this topic. I understand everybody's going to have different opinions. This is how I see it, but you may see it differently. Feel free to leave your comment down below. Also, let me know how you feel when you see these questions on a social media, or maybe when you're discussing this with friends. I'd like to hear about that.
I'm actively actually often speaking about about cheating at puzzling.
Experience also. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed this discussion format, please tap that like button so I know which type of content you enjoy watching. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And until next time, happy puzzling.
All right, let's get into the comments. What happens between you and your puzzle is nobody's business but your own. I couldn't agree more. Puzzle however you like. This goes beyond puzzling. A lot of what causes issues in the world is people feeling the need to tell other people how to live their lives. Focus on improving yourself and not others. Was that Janet? Who the fuck is Janet? Oh, Janet Jackson? Yeah. Yeah, I do like that Janet Jackson song. It's all for you if you really
Love,
want to
love,
be.
love my cream of wheat, wheat.
Um, Hi Sylvia Plath. Thanks for the bits. I apologize for bringing up the triggering subject matter beforehand regarding Amber's Discord and should not have brought it up at all. I also want to apologize specifically to Beep Boop Beth for misconstruing their comments as me being attacked, as is a deeply sensitive topic, and that I would in no way want anyone in this chat to ever feel triggered regarding that. I believe that it is imperative to listen, receive, and understand others. Silvio, thanks so much for that self-reflection and coming back and apologizing. Appreciate it. No worries, and we won't probably linger on it too much because I am in the middle of recording for the YouTubies, and that was something that happened beforehand. But I do appreciate that thoughtfulness, and thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. Okay, Sonia Coleman 5703 said people just need to change their vocabulary. How do you cheat in a solo hobby that is usually done for relaxation? Okay, Sonia, wake that up. Are people really concerned about these things? Who cares how people choose to puzzle? It's not hurting anyone. I have never once thought about how other people puzzle. People puzzle for joy or stress relief or whatever reason. Let them puzzle how they want. Let them. Oh my gosh. Is Colin actually reading the Let Them book? Anyways, that's besides the point. I think people who are making trivial arguments about cheating and casual puzzling have too much time on their hands, or else have a deep-seated need to control others. We should welcome all people to the world of puzzling, not create negativity by labeling different approaches to puzzling as cheating. All that serves is to discourage others from enjoying puzzling. I've sorted coded puzzles into the sections and done them as mini puzzles. A fun shortcut to finish a 1,000 piece. Casual puzzling is for however you want to puzzle. I feel like we need to not go look at the ones she's liked. Unless she's the kind... Oh, she is the kind of person who likes every single comment. Damn. A jigsaw puzzle is a puzzle. The name implies that the activity is to solve a puzzle, like a crossword puzzle or a brain teaser puzzle. If you look at the image, then according to some players, it's the same as looking at clues, hints, or the answer. However, I think jigsaw puzzles have become a broad spectrum hobby. The companies themselves and their products reflect this. I understand about the strictness of some puzzlers, but I do not necessarily agree with them. I would share my disagreements, but there's no point in arguing with someone who is stuck in their ways. All we can do is ask them to remember to play with kindness, even if there's disagreements. The think pieces. The think pieces on puzzling. It is kind of crazy the lengthy comments people will make in a comment section. It's wild. Impossible to cheat doing a puzzle. Different strokes for different folks. Whatever makes your puzzling experience enjoyable seems like a very reasonable perspective. I can see those things you mentioned considered as cheating if you were to compete with somebody and they couldn't do that. One, looking at the image at the box. So this would be like open book exam or using a calculator in an arithmetic math exam. Well, it is neither of those things, Tony P9313. It's a fucking puzzle for fun. Using the coding system in the back of the puzzle pieces, going to say a yes to that one. Keeping clump pieces together, yes on this one because you are choosing to make it easier, so yes on that. 4, then you said pieces are separated in 3 different bags from small altogether, etc. Again, this is you choosing not to mix them to make it easier on yourself, so I say yes to that. Tony, be quiet. Be quiet, Tony! I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this before. However, saying all this, just do the puzzles how you like or want to do them. I've done 2 puzzles so far by myself. You've only done 2 puzzles so far, and you want to come here and tell me what is or isn't cheating? One of 100 pieces and the other of 300 pieces. Once I did the puzzles, I numbered the pieces in the back. So instead of taking hours when I redo them, it'll take me 5 to 10 minutes. Now that seems like cheating to me. You went and numbered them so that in the future you could do them quicker? Seems like cheating. I always felt we should break apart the ones that are stuck together out of the box. More sporting, but I would never judge another's approach to the sticky problem. There is no cheating in casual puzzling. Everyone puzzles the way they want to. There's no right or wrong. Drives me crazy when I see someone say it's cheating to do something different than the way they do it. Sandra, in a short, you asked for another topic we would want to discuss. I do find sometimes others tend to look down upon us that do small piece count puzzles. I just did that to that guy. I love a quick 300. Do as many 500 as I do 1,000. I have not done over 1,000 for several reasons. I love the collecting, the hunt, and the find, as well as the building. I am a box snob. I want my boxes kept nice, even thrifted ones. Mine, like yours, are shelved in view. A video would be helpful hints. I have yet to see a YouTuber do this topic. For example, putting pieces in Ziploc bags, no taping the box, using a hairdryer and goof off to remove stickers, etc., etc. There are tons of hints. Would be nice to have them all in one video. Listen, different strokes for different folks. There's some people that really give a shit about puzzling, and good for them. I am shocked people would even think of saying the word cheating out loud. It's honestly getting so tiresome feeling guilty for every darn thing. Puzzling is fun. Period. Very interesting topic, though. And I believe most people just want to do what they want, how they want. Okay. This is the last one I'll read from Jody Knits, and then we're gonna call it a day for this. I've been working puzzles for 65 years. I've never heard the word cheating used when speaking of working a jigsaw puzzle. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Do people really need to whine about how other people work their puzzles? To all of those that want to whine about someone looking at the box referring to the picture for help, I say butt out and shut up. What's crazy is that Mormons can only do puzzles by holding a piece while someone else rocks the table so they can place them where they want. That's so stupid. puzzle soaking. Y'all remember when I learned about soaking on on stream? I did learn about soaking on stream once. If you've been puzzling since the JFK administration, then I have to trust you. For real. For real, for real. I don't know what soaking is, but I bet I'm good at it. Diva, don't look it up. don't look it up. Don't look it up. Anyways, YouTubies, I think that's all I got time for today. Bye, YouTubies! Subscribe!